Have you ever said two childs or two childrens instead of two children? Don't worry. Today we will learn easy rules to form plural nouns that make your English correct and easy. We want to start with the regular nouns. We'll look at the singular and the plural forms. But first, let's look at the objectives for the lesson. Today, by the end of the lesson, you will learn what singular nouns are, what plural nouns are, and how to form plurals for regular nouns. A singular noun names one person or a thing, and as you can see, singular means one. Like for example, you can say a book, you can say one pen, you can say one boy, one chair, and many others. You keep in mind, singular means one. Plural, on the other hand, means many or more than one, and a plural noun names more than one thing. For example, you can say two books, three pens, four boys, many chairs, and many others. Plural means many. So nouns, regular nouns have rules that they use to form their plurals, and we want to go to rule number one, in which we are supposed to add s to the singular nouns, and you learn that most nouns form the plural by adding s. For example, book, when you add s, you get books. Cat plus s, you get cats. Then teacher plus s, you get teachers. Chair plus s, you get chairs. I wanted to pause the video and try getting the plurals for the words car, car. Get the plural for the word apple, apple. You can also try and get the plural for the word boy, boy. Remember, we are adding s to form the plural. So this is our practice. You can have a look at it. Good. You apply the rule number one, where we add s to the singular nouns to form the plurals. Then rule number two, we add es, but the es is not just added to any word. We are going to add es to nouns that are ending in s, nouns that end in sh, ch, x, and z. We want to move on to the examples so that you can see where we are applying this rule. In the examples, under rule number two, bus ends in s, we are adding es, we get buses. Box ends in x, we add es, we get boxes. Then brush ends in sh, we are adding es, we form brushes. Watch ends in ch, we add es, we form watches. And then quiz ends in z, we add es, we form quizzes. Then for rule number three, we are supposed to change y to I, then we add es, but this happens if the noun ends in a consonant but followed by y. It ends in a consonant followed by y. If that happens, we are going to change the y to I, then we add es. I wanted to have a look at my examples here. In the word baby, baby ends in y, but the y is coming after b, which is a consonant, so we change the y to I to form babies. Then in the word city, we can see y coming after t, which is a consonant, so you change the y to I to form cities. In the word lady, You can see the word is ending in Y, but it is coming after the consonant D. So therefore we change the Y to I, then form ladies after adding ed. Yeah, after adding es. Sorry. However, when a word ends in Y, but it comes after vowel, we don't change the Y. We simply add s directly to the word to form the plural. Like, for example, the word boy ends in Y, but it comes after the vowel O. So therefore, from boy, we add s directly, we are forming boys. Then toy, the same, Y ending in Y, but it comes after O, so plus S, you get toys. Then day ends in Y, but it comes after the vowel R, so you add S, you form days. You apply the same to key, plus S, you form keys, and many other examples. So the distinction has to come out very clearly. If the word ends in Y, and it is coming after a consonant, you change the Y to I, then add es to form the plural. Then if a word ends in Y, but it is coming after a vowel, we are not going to change the Y, we add s directly to form the plural. In rule number 4, we are looking at words ending in F or FE, in which words that end in F, some regular nouns ending in F or FE, normally change the F to V, then we add ES. Like, for example, in the word leaf, leaf ends in F, so we change the F to V, then you add ES, you form leaves. Knife ends in FE, so you are going to change the F into V, then you add ES, you get knives. You apply the same to wife to get wives, life to get lives, and many other examples. So I want you to pause the video and have some practice. I want you to look at the following words. I want you to change these words, change these nouns into the plural. I want you to apply the rules from rule number 1 up to rule number 4 and change book, box, baby, toy, leaf into the plural, just like we have covered and discussed in the lesson. You try your best. So, to summarize what we have talked about today in our lesson, I want you to remember the rules that we have and the rules that we use when we are forming the plurals for regular nouns. I want you to remember that we add s, we add es, then we change y to I, then add es, then we also change f to v, then add es. So coming next, we are going to look at irregular nouns. We look at the singular and the plural forms for irregular nouns. I want you to subscribe for the next lesson if these lessons are proving helpful to you. Subscribe, learn English with me.